I don't know how to term it. Some people say illness, some people say mental health issues. It's not something which is just in your head. It is a disease of the brain. The broad term for it is bipolar disorder, but bipolar disorder also has like different brackets. If you rate between 1 to 5, I'm close to 4 in terms of intensity. It happened in 2003 to be exact, which is in my third year of college. Mom and dad separated. I did not do very well in the exams. The only girl that I'd loved until then had walked out of my life. My mom was refusing to sign the papers for the divorce papers. One of these days, the fight got violent, and I'm talking about physically violent. But that day, I just couldn't hold it within myself. And I said, "Mere maa ko haath laga hai, to haath tod dunga." So that was the day it broke. And a week after that was when things went to hell. I got depressed. I stopped getting out of the house. I stopped getting out of the room. And I just didn't care anymore. And then I started getting violent because mom and dad, whoever used to try and get me out of the room, I used to yell at them. My dad thought that I was on drugs. So there was a huge fight around that. Around that time was when my elder brother came back. He was posted in Nepal and he saw the condition that I was in. He's never seen me like that. So over a period of time, he about figured out that there's something wrong. So he told my parents about it. A year had passed, right, of me behaving in that manner. During one of the episodes when I got violent, my family held me down and said, "You need to get to a doctor." So that's the beginning of my treatment. And we had a conversation, and he said that the only way you could actually get back to life is get out there and start working again. In the last 14 years, I've had probably close to 15 relapses. And every time I've had a relapse, I have had to leave the job, start off fresh, a different industry, because word gets passed around. They say that, "Arey, iska to psychiatrist mein jata hai, iska to mental health issue ka problem hai, to naukri nahi milti hai uske baad." So I've had to reinvent myself, right? But I think the trick to my success right now remains with the fact that I discovered what I'm truly passionate about, what makes me happy. Right now, I'm running my own design studio. I specialize in woodworking. So I design the space and my furniture to bring people together rather than separate people apart. I got in touch with my sister and asked her if she would like to be my business partner so that when I'm going through my lows and my depression, she could step in. And if we start working as a team, we can achieve so much more. For me, I know how hard it was for me to come out and tell my story. But today, what I realize is I can't afford to keep quiet anymore. It all changed 2 years ago, right? There was this global mental health summit in Mumbai, right? That was the first time I sat in a room full, a conference hall full of people and said that I live with bipolar disorder. It felt like 100 kilo ka wajan mera body se ud gaya tha. And I felt so good. People started coming up, giving me hugs. Another 4 people stood up and they say the same thing. I also live with it. It only was made possible because I took the courage to go out there and share my story. So that's the reason why I'm doing this today. Not because of anything else, because I truly feel that it's important. Because it's so easy to shove it under the carpet. I know the struggle that I've gone through. If it weren't for my family, I don't think I would have been alive today, because it's so easy to give up. And this world can be so harsh at times.